Here we go. Excuse the little whippy feet.
What is true?
Let me see the feet. Okay. So, Izzy, let's see if we can get it more over here. Maybe like that, huh?
Wow.
Okay, so
No. A flag.
I have a couple of things. Just simple play. Simple play to help promote speech. So I have a swing.
Wow. Down.
You want to do swing? Swinging?
No.
You done with the swing?
Mhm.
Swinging.
No.
Put the baby inside.
Oh, down. Down.
Oh, swinging. Whee!
Oh.
Whee!
No. Oh.
Can you put a big one in?
Oh.
Swinging.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Or
No.
chopsticks.
No. Oh.
Oh. Diamond?
Die.
Diamond. Die. What else do we have? Circle?
Down.
Circle?
Down. Just down.
Circle?
Or down.
Okay, want me to swing him? Swinging.
Here.
There you go. Swing.
Right.
Okay, hop in.
Down.
Swinging. Wee. Woo. Push again.
Down.
Woo.
Whee!
Wee. Now this one. Wee.
No. And out. No. It down.
Star.
Wait. Up. Oh no.
Oh no.
Wow.
Are you trying to stand that up? How can we get that to stand up?
Oh, a flag.
Where did we put the flower inside?
A flag.
Ooh.
Flag. Oh.
Oh, they don't fit. Maybe the S.
Hey. Oh.
Try S.
Up. Hey.
Okay. Let's try this, Izzy.
Yeah. Wait.
Look at the dinosaur. Okay. Can you pick him up? Look. Come here. Come back. Hold on, everybody. Izzy. Look. I'm going to pick up the circle. You want to try? The dinosaur's going to pick up the circle. You want to try? This is to help with the building muscle tone in the fingers.
The hat?
It's a dinosaur chopstick. It's cute, huh? And I can pick up anything. Look at, I can even pick up the trash. Bring me the bucket. Can I get the bucket? The purple one, maybe? Or basket. It's a great way, too, to get them to start helping cleaning. I don't know about you guys, but my children make a mess. So I'm trying to get activities that help me clean. Give me the green bucket. Right there. See it? Bucket. See it? Keep walking. Right there. Right there. 1 second, you guys. She's looking for the bucket. I don't want to rush her, though, because that's really frustrating for an autistic person. Come here. Right there. Green. Okay, I'm going to throw something to it. Right there. The bucket. Green bucket. Ah, she's dancing for me. You gonna dance? Oh. Sticking your booty? Okay. Get it, girl. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Put your dress down. Okay.
Oh,
Try this, so I want you to try this. So she doesn't have the camera on her. She's funny. Let's see. We got Ozzy in the background. He's playing video games. Don't mind. He's just chilling. If anybody here has autistic kids, no. We don't like a lot of fabric on when we're chilling in our own home. Sensitive. That's another thing, you guys. I wanted to give you guys like a real life experience. You know what I'm saying? So that you guys can relate, because a lot of people do these channels and they will like dress it up or make it like something that it's not. And it's like, this is just the real deal. You're going to want to find activities that you can teach them that help you also clean, because it's a lot of work. Anybody that has autistic children, you guys know this. Like, to teach them and keep them stimulated, it makes a big mess, and you're going to have to try to like really manage your time well, you know? Hi. What do we have here? Hello. So I wanted just to go over with you guys since I'm on. I just wanted to come on for a second. So Izzy, you want to shake your booty? Show me how you dance. Let me see, girl. Oh, she's running around dancing. So I was telling them like a lot of activities that have to do with like finger, like getting the muscle tone, building muscle tone in the fingers is very frustrating. I went over it too with the occupational therapist, and she was like, yes, totally, that's definitely what's going on, because she deals with that a lot with autistic children. And she was like, yeah. I'm like, you know what? When I was younger, I would constantly go to pick up something and I would drop it, and my mom would get mad at me all the time. And I'd be like, I didn't mean to, like it was an accident, but it was like so many accidents. And my mom didn't understand that I had weak muscle tone in my fingers, and I would trip all the time too. I'd always like just trip, and one of my like feet felt like it didn't go up, but like I would just always like stumble and fall a lot. And also like our depth perception's off too. So all of this like little like finger like picking up stuff with little chopsticks. I have Izzy picking them up with her toes sometimes. Cough it up. Thank you, Adam. My daughter. So yeah, we do. Thank you. I don't need that right now.
Hey, no.
How about this? Want some?
No.
You don't want any?
No.
You want some?
No. No.
No? Put it away? Are you gonna help put it away? I don't want any.
No.
Move your little butt. You're flashing the camera. Sorry, guys.
No.
Just a baby. Come over here.
Yeah.
Sit right here. For baby. Oh, let me show you too. You guys. Sorry, people are leaving because a little booty. I wanted to show too. So there's those activities with the fingers and the toes. And then drawing, you guys, like honestly, my son, everybody always talks about, hey, you can't have that. That's not a thing. They always talk about, they always talk about like, children being like, destructive and like, having trouble with boys too as they start getting older. My son, Ozzy, never gives me any trouble. I've put a lot of work into Ozzy though. Like when I say work, I don't know what I mean like he's work, but I mean like I really went through the sensory challenges with him when he was younger. He went through the whole meltdown thing for like maybe like a year. It started happening when he was like 2, but he was getting that ABA therapy too. He had the early start. You guys don't want to do that. It's very confusing for an autistic person. Hold on one second. Very funny. Can we get up? Okay. Right this way. Come, bring this over here. Izzy, Heavenly. I'm a dinosaur. Check it out. Right here, Izzy. Look. I know you like this one. I'm gonna be a car. Bye. Here. I'm gonna be a car. Everybody, it's Izzy. Vroom. You don't want to be a car? Beep beep. No. Oh my god. But yeah, I was saying, my son, I started getting him to start drawing when he was like, I think like 9 months. I started practicing with him, you know, and that's actually where he learned how to start like tracing and stuff too. He started doing these like sponge, like he would like, you know, like when you like finger paint. Well, I started getting him to trace because I saw that he was tracing stickers, like because of the different, like, you know, level of a sticker. He was doing that, so I thought, oh, I'm gonna get him to trace his little paint smudges and see if we can draw little pictures or like some design. And he started actually painting like amazing. I had started an Instagram for him a while back, but I lost the password. I can't log in, but it's called Ozzy's Picture Show. He did some amazing art. It like since he was like 2, he was doing like moving picture art. It's amazing. Izzy, baby, you make you dizzy. Izzy's very hyperactive. When she was going to ABA, though, it was making her like aggressive, like, you know. And I was like, oh my god, this is super frustrating her. So we stopped. Started the infant education. She is doing so good. And my son Ozzy, he's just like total chill. He's such a dude. He just plays video games and likes to hang out with me. He's such a mama's boy. He loves me to death. So cute. Adorable. I'm sorry. An owl? What the heck? An owl. I don't know what that means. Anyways, super weird. So yeah, I was just realizing this because I have this issue with like, and I've talked to other autistic people too, and they're like, oh, like not many of us will dance, and it's not because maybe we don't like to or that we can't. I think it's how we learn like visually. And I started to like put that together, and I was like, maybe that's why the ABA like do this. It's so frustrating for us because like they always like do this, but they're always sitting right in front of you, and for us to like copy something that we're seeing visually and copy it like physically, when we're seeing visually, we have to be standing right next to the person. I was trying to do like this I was trying to like practice some dance move, like a tutorial, like to like I think because I was gonna try to teach Ozzy and Izzy how to like do like a little short, like, you know, like an easy like dance routine. And I was like, for the life of me, I couldn't do it. And I was like, wait a minute. And I kept noticing that I kept like going, like having to like put the camera, like not the camera, but like the phone like next to me because I need the person that's showing me need to be like standing right on the side of me. And then when I was teaching Ozzy to draw, I was doing step by step move, and he was like, he kept looking like to the side, and he kept like moving it to make it right next to him. And I was like, oh my god, I thought that was just a me thing. And Ozzy does it too. It must be an autism thing. I don't know if there's any autistic people on here right now, but I was curious if they also have that same experience. It might be like one of the reasons why a lot of frustration are like us having like learning issues with visual and physical things. So that's just a little food for thought. Think about it. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on here for a little bit, you guys, and just say hi. And yeah, if anybody has any questions about autism, I can go over a couple of topics just for a minute because I probably won't be on long, you guys. I just wanted to like come here and like, you know. Oh, by the way, whoever is viewing this, like if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe to my channel. We are trying to grow it. Trying to bring some awareness for autism so that we have more opportunities. People don't realize that we don't have a lot of opportunities. Like a lot of us get shunned, but a lot of us don't have big family support, you know, and as we get older. And a lot of us, you know, have trouble even applying for certain things and getting, you know, following through with certain things, and because we don't drive, it's like a lot of things kind of like, take us a little bit longer to get there sometimes. So just so everybody understands, a lot of times too we get misunderstood and they think that we're rude or we're mean, or they think that we're like making it up, and like we get so much discrimination. I go through this a lot actually, and people with a lot of people are like, oh, you don't look autistic, like you seem high function. I'm like, well, we don't really like those terms because I'm struggling really hard inside. Not really like I'm struggling as far as like I still have the barriers is what I mean. Like I'm able to overcome my challenges that I have had, like that were really intense when I was younger. I mean, I didn't talk till I was 7, you guys, and I stopped talking from 10 to 11. And when my mom died from COVID, I stopped talking for like 2 months. It was almost 3 months. Yeah, it was really strange experiencing that as an adult. Like some part of my brain processing, I could just like froze, and I couldn't process thought or like carry out a word. It was really scary because by that time I already had a kid. So, yeah. Anyways, so some things to know about autistic people. I don't want to speak for everybody, but a lot of us pretty much genuinely have like, we have almost the same. Oh, here's one interesting fact. So some people on a spectrum are sensitive to sound, and that's me. I have seizures with sound stimulation, repetitive sound. My son Ozzy is undersensitive to sound. He will become hyperactive and like jumping down when a lot of noise is happening, but for the most part, he doesn't respond to, like, you wouldn't see him responding to the sound. Now, it might be because his processing is like shutting down, and he's just like getting more like stuck. But he is not responding, at least visually, to everybody else. And myself, you can see it all over my face. I'm like panic mode. And like my daughter, she doesn't like to be touched at all. We're working on that. She's really hyperactive. I was like that when I was younger, and I'm still kind of like that today. Are you winning? Yeah? My son. Honey. Hi, Daisy. Oh my God. I have a beautiful little lady here, you guys. You love me? Okay, sit down. Ugh. Say hi. Say hi.
Meow.
No. You gonna be a meanie butt? I'm not in the mood. Okay, cover your little butt. I just want to go over some things, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but like I thought that it was important to this channel because like I've been dealing with discrimination for a long time now, and and people discriminating against my children and stuff like that. So I made this channel to help bring some awareness and also help the state realize that they need to give more funding to autistic families and they need better therapy. It's not efficient. It's not working, you guys. And I just feel like if they're gonna have people teaching parents about autistic, how autistic children learn and how to help them, it should be from an autistic person. I don't really think that a neurotypical can still really fully tell you what it's like to be autistic or what really works for us, because there's a lot of things that people don't realize, and there's a lot of things that can be easily fixed because there's a lot of medical situations, like a medical things that are associated with autism, not just it's not just behavioral. And I feel like a lot of people, I feel like society is sort of like going like, oh, it's a disorder, behavioral disorder. And it's like, I don't really feel like it's a disorder. I feel like it's a neurological difference, and that's what it is. Like literally, like that is what autism is. It's a neurological difference. So like we use the analytical part of the brain, and social communication skills are lacking. But you don't need to know that instinctively. We can end up learning it over in time, like I have. And we can actually be more efficient at problem solving and actually be really good at socializing and expressing ourselves. It just takes us a little bit longer to get there. But when we get there, we usually rock solid. So I just feel like autism has been like, there's a stigma, and I just don't like the way that they like portray us. I feel like a lot of times children on the spectrum, they're giving them medications and it's making their behaviors worse. and they're saying that they're making them aggressive and it's making them violent, and it's, they can't get them to listen, or they're doing repetitive things. There's a lot of things that can like be really uncomfortable because of the way that we process and the way that we deal with stimulation, sensory stimulation. And there's a lot of things that the world doesn't really know yet about autism, and I feel like what better place to figure it out, than to ask an autistic person what it feels like. So that's why I made this channel, and also to show you what's working with my kids. I mean, I must be doing something right because my kids are jolly. They're happy kids, and I'm doing this all by myself. So like they're troopers. They're little soldiers. My kids are well behaved. When we go in public and stuff, they'll go with me and stuff. And it took a minute. It took them, I don't know, like maybe like I had to work on the behaviors and really sit there and take the time to understand what was causing it, instead of just like being, oh, they're bad kids, or oh, they need therapy, this type of therapy. Let's just correct it as soon as you can. I just kind of like dug to the root of it. Like I went straight for the noticing like how they felt first, instead of like, oh, the behavior's wrong. I was like, oh my God, my child's having anxiety. Like, what's causing this anxiety? What's causing this, hyperactiveness? And then I started to realize and started to like, piece it together myself. So, oh my God, people are saying weird stuff. Okay, so I just wanted to pop on and say hi. I have some things that I gotta take care of. I'm dealing with. I just got my Section 8, everybody. Yeah, I just got my Section 8. I'm navigating the system. There's a lot of problems with shelters and like stuff. Right now, they put me in a temporary shelter. We came here because we came to St. Louis. We came to San Diego because some roommate put their hands on my kids, shoved my kids in the ground, and then picked me up by my neck and threw me. I tried to tell the law enforcement, tried to sign a document to prosecute them. They didn't do anything. They said because my son's nonverbal that it wouldn't stand in court, and so they threw it out. And so I had to move out of the house. Otherwise, my kids would be like, it would be negligent to have my kids in that house, like with that crazy roommate. So we left. We didn't have anywhere to go. So we came all the way out here to San Diego because somebody told me I was trying to get into a shelter. They wouldn't take us in anywhere. They said that we didn't like meet the criteria because I'm not a felon, so I couldn't get into like certain programs. And because I'm not an addict, I couldn't get into certain programs. And because we're on the spectrum, that it would be a liability, and they were not able to accommodate having autistic family in there. So there's no resources for autistic families, so that is another reason I make this channel. But I've got my Section 8 now, so I'm, but there's so many other families going through this, so I thought it would be a nice thing to do, just to, like, as I'm going through this, to record all the resources and post them and share them with everybody, just to share how I got it and how I got it so quickly, because I got my Section 8 within like a month and a half of applying for it. So yeah, Monday it becomes active. I have like my little book and everything. Come here. Just died. My daughter's so cute. Yeah, so that's why I made this channel. We went through all this nonsense. Still dealing with some discrimination today. This place here, just really bad. But I'll talk about it more later. Right now, I'm still have to be. I don't want to create more problems. But I'm recording everything. Yeah, I will post it later once I get out of this place. I'm looking for I'm looking for a house to rent soon. First, that takes Section 8. Once I move out of here, then I'll be able to release the information. But yeah, everywhere we go, people try to discriminate, and people like to say weird stuff. And like, I try to hire like 2 caretakers already. It's just like saying weird words around my kids and making weird jokes about like autism and using the R word, and just like, Jesus Christ, come on. And people are that dumb. It's like, it's like, how can you say that that's a joke, that you're joking, when you're saying the R word in the sentence when I'm autistic and my kids are autistic, and you're trying to like joke and say that that's what are. It's really weird. Very abusive people. It's strange to me. You gotta be really like crazy to like, to like think that you're not saying something really inappropriate wrong. So like I said, I don't think that I have the disability. I believe that the world is like lost their marbles and everybody's like they forgot how to be appropriate. I feel at least like nowadays, maybe back in the day they would have called like autism maybe a disability, but nowadays with the world so like corrupt, I feel like autistic people are like the only sane ones left, because we're not like all crazy, and you can't like, you know, we don't like give into like vanity or like, you know, we don't go with the with what everyone else is doing. We're just like, we always stick to like, you know, the basic rules and stuff like that. So I keep getting some people on here that are like asking me like, do you do you date? Like, can we talk? I'm just like, it's nothing personal. It has nothing to do with anybody. One, I won't date anybody unless they're autistic, to be honest, because I have any issues with neurotypicals. Not that I don't like neurotypicals. I just think that it's a lot of differences, and very few neurotypicals understand to where like a relationship kind of way, you know, not gonna work. And then I have my 2 kids that are autistic, so it's like not. I don't believe in wasting my time. Also, I'm not like that. Like an autistic person is not like easily amused, you know. We're pretty much like intellectuals, and things have to be just so, or it's not a go, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking it easy, taking care of my kids, and trying to, hopefully I can get some get the word out there about, you know, that, and I hope that it brings some hope for some parents too, because I know that there's a lot of parents that worry about their children, and you know, it's like you just gotta stop and relax. Like, not everybody's supposed to be the same. That'd be really, really boring. And you know, you just gotta learn how to navigate the resources and stuff like that, and help them. As long as the, you know, their child is happy, make sure they're happy. You know, give them a lot of love and attention. Find different things that work for them, and like slow down to pay attention to actually find out what does work for them. You know.
Walking.
I have the letter S.
Okay.
S.
Okay.
Can you say S? I just have trouble saying S words or R words. When I was little, I had like when I started talking, I still had like a really bad lisp. Even though like, okay, so I started talking at 7, and then I stopped talking from 10 to 11. But in between those times, like I still couldn't say like my S's. I would say what in me. I did. I said it bad. Ooh, they're going for a ride? Wee. Yeah, I wanted you to pick these up. Can you do that? A lot of times kids on the spectrum, they have trouble with their fingers.
Wow, I'm coming.
I'm coming. You're gonna get them. You're gonna eat them. Okay, everybody. I just wanted to pop on for a second and say hi. I'll come on later when my children like take their fall asleep and talk more about other topics, like, you know, adult, not adult topics, again, weird, but just more like what it's like being on the spectrum as an adult with autism. All right, thanks for coming in. Make sure you subscribe.